got my coffee. And today, what I plan on doing is my makeup and just chit-chatting a little bit. So I hopefully won't make it too long because I don't do much. Got this Dream Angel perfume from Victoria's Secret. It's absolutely a charm. I'm gonna try this. Oh, you know what? there you go. Yay! So I'm all new to this vlogging stuff. I mean, I've tried to do vlogging stuff before, like with my phone, but I actually have a great professional camera. I have a wonderful lens. Not the lens that I want. I'm saving up for the vlogging lens. What I wanted to talk about today is how you guys know how I've done the vlogging stuff by myself. I've done started my photography by getting a professional camera, doing all of that, and it's kind of worked out, but not really, and I feel really lonely with it, just kind of striving and trying to do my best to do things all on my own. And I mean, it works, but then I'm like, well, I don't, as you guys have seen, I'm always jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing. And last year I was like, photography is smart business. I love to take pictures. I feel passionate about it. I love singing. I went and tried to do that. You guys know that, American Idol. I tried out. They're like, no, you're gonna get you lost, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what? There's just too much out there in that world that I don't want to be famous for singing and whatnot. I'd like to be known, of course, but what's the point for myself? But anyway, so it just kind of came down to it that Adam and I were like, well, here's the deal. Let's fall in love with each other's passions. So Adam likes to rollerblade, and he likes cars. I mean, a lot of people who know Adam, he doesn't talk much. He doesn't really share what's on his mind. He doesn't really have any activities that he likes to do except for rollerblade, and he hasn't done that for a long while. It's just it came down to it that I was doing all this on my own, and I kept striving and trying and offering free photo shoots just to do something, just to get out there, and nobody wanted it. And everyone's like, well, you have to understand it's because of the pandemic of COVID-19. So it's like, okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm getting on unemployment. And during this time, I'm just like, well, I see other people are still doing photo shoots and all of this stuff. But if that's the case, that I'm not getting any work is because of the pandemic, then, well, I'm just going to start doing stuff that I want to do, like vlog. And Adam and I were thinking about it, we don't do much together. We're either just on our phones, I'm doing my thing over here while he's over here doing his thing, and it comes down to the fact that, what are we doing together? We need to do things together. We need to fall in love with each other's hobbies and passions. And I told him, I'm like, I have the second camera, and we've got lenses, and we're investing. I'm like, let's just start vlogging our lives. Why not? What do we have to lose? Let's just be photographers together. And so I have some engagement shoots coming up, and then 2 weddings, maybe 3 weddings lined up within the next 2 years, about so. So I'm just it's nice to have 2 people fall in love with the passion of photography I'm doing. Let's do it together. Let's vlog our lives. Let's, just do all these fun things and go for adventures and have, reasons. When you first come out and start vlogging, you need to have plans. You need to write it out. Be like, okay, so this plan for this vlog today is we're going to the snow. And it's going to be our first time going to the snow together, or the dog's first time, or let's cut your hair and bleach it, or let's just do something crazy and out there, right? Let me get started with this makeup. So I'm like, let's just start doing this together as a team, as a pair. And he's like, yeah, okay. And he's like, let's just do social media together, not apart, and let's make it fun. So that's where we came up with the Wolf Willow Wild. I'm happy about that. Now, I'm pretty sure I can talk while doing all this. This is my concealer. I'm looking down in my monitor right here. Sometimes I just do concealer. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about how Adam and I have joined up together to be a team, a duo of photographers, vloggers. Mainly, I would say together, Adam and I are going to be creators, so artists, where we'll do a whole bunch of stuff. Adventures, photography, vlogging, videography, just all that stuff, even maybe sing or just talk or just share. I mean, those who are familiar with our story, like, we don't have babies, and we have goals that eventually we want to try again, and it's scary and we just don't know, but just to share our lives and document this, not for anybody else, but just for ourselves, that we have this to look back at someday, to be like, look at us, we were so young, we looked so good, this is our time to do us. So that's pretty much why we're doing it, and we appreciate and love your guys' support when you like our stuff. Yeah, so that's what we've decided to do. Adam works a full-time job at HD Supply, which is now Contractor's Warehouse under Whitecap. He's doing that, and I'm just here at home doing my thing. I don't know if I want to use this for me or not. I might need to, see, yeah. Because the monitor doesn't really show me. Adam doesn't really do any editing. He doesn't really have the eye for vlogging or anything, but that's why he's in the middle of learning. I'm really proud of him. I love him. He supports me to the fullest, more than like anybody else, and I couldn't be more thankful. Like, Adam is just amazing, and he sacrifices a lot, and he does a lot. Like, he deserves the world. He absolutely deserves it. I know he's got so much more potential in doing things, because he's always talking about, like, oh, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, and I'm like, well, you can. Like, just because you're going to be 42 this year does not mean that your life is over. Like, you can learn new stuff. Just because you've never been a talkative person, or you've never done vlogging or outgoing or whatever, doesn't mean that you can't be now. I don't want to change him or make him be somebody he doesn't want to be, but just to help him get out of his comfort zone, out of his shell a little bit, because like I said, for those of you who know Adam, like, he's not very talkative. He's not, very social and being loud and taking over. But, I think that's why we balance each other out very well. Like, he doesn't know all the, like, technical stuff with editing and when it comes to videos, and I do. And it was funny because I was like, well, my mom was like, well, Adam will get there. You could just write him a script and go by a script, so he doesn't get all jumbled and doesn't know what to say or gets nervous. Like, he has a script to follow by. And I'm like, that's a good idea. Like, I didn't even think about that. And so we kind of tested it out last night, and wrote something down for him to look at. And it's like, oh, okay. He'll go, wait, what did you want me to say? Like, he gets really confused and like overwhelmed. I think it's cute. He's amazing. And yeah. So for me, on my part, like, when he's not here, like, me doing my makeup is because, one, I've got all these pimples here, and I just figured it'd be fun to do my makeup. One thing I'm also working on, and I kind of had a falling out with, is my working out and, like, trying to eat healthy, have a lifestyle change, because I need it. I'm not feeling too great about how I feel and whatnot, but it's one day at a time. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not here, but it's right now. And right now, I'm doing my makeup, and I have a want and a desire to get fit, not like super fit, but just, get healthy and feel healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I have a goal weight that I want to get to, but I'm not going to stop there once I get there. I just want to be at a healthier weight once we try to have a baby again. It's a lot. We've shared before that the reason our babies don't make it is because my autoimmune system, not autoimmune disease, but autoimmune system, my body thinks that the baby is foreign, so it starts to attack the placenta. And when that happens, the baby, I have a blood thickening problem as well. And we're not sure if it's all tied together, but because there's a blood thickening problem, it causes a wall from the placenta to the baby. So when the blood flow for the nutrients goes this way, it stops and it goes back and doesn't get to baby over here. And so for the third pregnancy, we did Lovenox shots, and I still wound up miscarrying, but we don't know why. We don't know if it was because of the shots. We don't know if it was just a fluke or whatever. That happened, and my autoimmune system attacks the placenta because it thinks that it's foreign and that it shouldn't be in my body. And that really sucks. I mean, that's what our bodies are meant for, right? And I don't want to hear anybody say, well, maybe you're just not meant to, because no, BS. I call BS on that, because that's the only thing that my heart desires. And, I serve God. And so I serve him and I acknowledge him in all my ways, and he makes my path straight. But you know what? He also gives us the desires of our hearts. And that's the only thing that my heart desires as a baby. The one thing I want to be. So, there's surrogacy and everything else like that. And, I'm not knocking that at all. Like, it's something I would love to try, but it's just all a matter of finding the right person who wants to carry your child for you. And it's time, it's money, it's all of that. And so we want to try again, but I want to be in a healthier, mindset, a healthier physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, all of that. Because over time, the way I've explained is, I still trust God. I mean, my faith and my trust in him is not as strong, and I'll be completely honest, as it once was. Because, imagine that somebody that you love promised you something, and over again they just kept breaking their promise, and their promise just kept breaking and breaking. And by the time they're like, hey, no, I really promise, are you gonna believe them after they've kept breaking their promise time and time again? That's where I'm at with God, and I'm only human, so no one can blame me. No one can speak on this either, unless you have gone through exactly what I have gone through. So if you haven't gone through what I've gone through, I don't want to hear your opinion at all, because honestly, you don't know it until you've gone through it. We all go through things differently. I mean, we can all go through the same thing, but guess what? We all handle it differently. And I've made a video about that before. I know people who have lost babies and they straight up just started doing drugs, turned to alcoholism. It's unfortunate and it sucks. I'm not saying that I'm better because I didn't. I mean, I've stayed strong for so long that my body was just like, no. And so I deal with a lot of anxiety and depression and PTSD and maybe even bipolar. Who knows? I deal with a lot of that because of all the losses from the baby. And yeah, I've sought professional help and, and talk to people, and I'm working on talking to a therapist, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. God gives us doctors and medicine as tools to get through this life, and I honestly 100% believe that. There's no shame in having to take prescription pills for mental disorders or anything. It's exactly what God puts here for us to use. It's like God, we ask him to help us and he sends somebody our way, and we go, no, It's like sitting on top of a roof when there's a flood and God's sending by a boat, and he's like, no, I'll just wait because God's gonna save me. And then a helicopter coming, nope, God's gonna save me. I'm gonna do just fine. And then what? You know, our bodies were not meant to withstand all of this life crisis and stuff. But anyway, just thought I'd share a little bit of my heart. Pretty much almost done here. So I'm gonna do some lipstick. Before I do the lipstick, let me drink some coffee. And once I edit this video, I hope it'll turn out good, because I know I'll probably take some things out and it takes time and gotta find the right background music, yada yada yada. But y'all, I need this little mirror. Ooh, I overlined a little bit. Hey, overlining is totally the thing nowadays. But, you know, I do feel stupid sometimes, just because I'm always on to the next thing, on to the next thing, on to the next thing. Oh yeah, I'm a singer. Oh, I'm a candle maker. Oh, I'm selling this. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. But you know what? That's my way of surviving. That's my way of never giving up and always fighting and continuing to find something to do. I'm so diverse, and I think for the first time in a lot of years that I feel 100% confident in Adam and I both being not just our lawn service or hope-based strength of selling shirts or trying to make money, but just being fun together, having fun and being in love and young and making others laugh and inspiring and just cheering other people up and whatever, man. Adam is my partner in crime. And the whole wolf willow wild thing, he likes wolves and I like willow trees, and so it sounded cool. And I was like, we have a wild life, so why not let's be wolf, willow, wild. And so he's wolf, I'm willow, and then this is our wild life, you know? This is our wild. So yeah, it's a journey, and I'm really confident in it. Whether we wind up making money later on, I don't really care, you know? As long, if we get subscribers and we get all of that, that'd be cool. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it, but that's not what this is about. We're not doing it to get money. We're doing it to give ourselves something to do. So I am very confident in it. And I'm excited to see all the adventures that we have to come. It gives us reason to go out and do something, because we're oh, we gotta do it on a vlog or whatever and document it. So that'll be fun. And in the meantime, while he's doing his job, within all of that time, I'll be doing my hair, doing my makeup, and working out and being healthy. When Adam's doing his thing, I'm gonna be doing my thing, hair, makeup, and working out and hanging out with my friends, attending to the dogs, since we have 7 of them. I just really wanted to give everybody an update on what's going on and what this Wolf Willow Wild is about. So Wolf Willow Wild is Adam and I, and we couldn't be more happier. This lens that we have coming in soon, the 15 to 35 mil, it is amazing. It's going to be a game changer in the vlogging industry for us. So our videos will turn out a lot better, and we're working on it. So bear with us, and we love you guys. And I will talk to y'all later. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please subscribe to Wolf Willow Wild, subscribe to me, whatever you'd like to do to support us in any way, we appreciate. So have a good day, and God bless. Bye.